Hello you, the one who's listening right now. Have you ever ended a long day, finally laid down in bed and felt empty? You ran, you rushed, you crossed things off a list. Yet somehow the clock seemed to move faster than usual. 24 hours felt insultingly short. And so quietly you whispered to yourself, if only I had more time. We blame time. We accuse it of being stingy, cruel, always running ahead and leaving us behind. But have you ever paused long enough to wonder, is it really time we're lacking? Or is it something else, something deeper? Let me share a small secret with you, a truth that might surprise you. You don't lack time. You lack clear priorities. There is a group of people called the new rich. They're not defined by millions in their bank accounts. Their true currency is time and mobility. They can make an income working less than 4 hours a week, yet live a life others postpone until retirement. Meanwhile, most of us are stuck in what Tim Ferriss calls the deferred life plan. A plan that asks you to sacrifice your best years in exchange for the possibility of happiness at the end of your life. The way out isn't better time management. It's removing the pointless things that steal your attention. Today, in this familiar space of ours, I received a letter from a listener named Anne. And I want to share her story, because somewhere in it, you may see a reflection of yourself. Hello, my name is Anne. I'm 25. People say I'm energetic, hardworking. I have a full-time job. I freelance at night. I take online marketing classes on weekends. I go to the gym 3 times a week. And I never say no when someone needs help. Her schedule is always full. She feels like she's racing against something invisible. And she believed that being busy means living a meaningful life. But then she wrote, lately every night before I sleep, I feel empty. I haven't called my mom in weeks. I keep telling myself later, then forget. My dream of learning to paint is still just a bullet point on a page. I'm doing a lot, and yet nothing truly makes me happy. I feel like I'm pouring water into a jar with a hole at the bottom. Am I doing something wrong? Do I really not have enough time? Dear Anne, and dear listener, thank you for your honesty. The problem isn't the clock on the wall. The problem is the compass in the heart. We don't lack time. We lack alignment. We live in a world that screams, do more, faster, don't fall behind. We say yes to invitations we don't care about. We scroll through strangers' lives for hours. We fill our days with the urgent, not the meaningful. Time is like fertile soil. If you don't plant what matters, family, health, passion, growth, then distractions will grow on their own like weeds. Efficiency is a trap. We were taught to be efficient. Do things faster. Do more. But here's the truth. What you do matters far more than how well you do it. Efficiency is doing things well. Effectiveness is doing the right things. You can color code your inbox perfectly, but does that get you closer to your dream? Being excellent at unimportant tasks doesn't make them meaningful. Sometimes, busyness is just avoidance disguised as productivity. There's a well-known parable. If you put sand and pebbles into a jar first, there will be no room left for the big rocks. But put the big rocks in first, and everything else will naturally fit around them. So let me ask you, what are your big rocks? Your health? Your family? Your dream project? The version of you you're trying to become? Write them down, because once you know what truly matters, you will stop apologizing for saying no. Economist Vilfredo Pareto discovered 80% of results come from 20% of actions. And the reverse is also true. 80% of stress, frustration, and exhaustion come from just 20% of tasks or relationships. Why spend your life fighting the 80% that doesn't matter? Be ruthless. Cut the noise. Not everything deserves a place in your jar. Work expands to fill the time you give it. Give yourself 8 hours, it will take 8 hours. Give yourself 2, it'll be done in 2. The power isn't in more time. It's in short deadlines and sharp focus. Every morning, ask yourself, if I only finish one thing today, which one would make the day worthwhile? You don't need a longer to-do list. You need a clearer one. Time is not the enemy. Time isn't a bully pushing you to run faster. Time is a river. The point is not to swim harder. It's to swim in the right direction. Don't wish for more hours. Wish for more clarity. Because when you give your time to what truly matters, you'll realize time was always enough. Before this video ends, take a piece of paper. Write down the 20% that brings you the most joy. Oh, the 20% that causes 80% of your frustration. Commit to removing what drains you. Not someday. Today, may your evening be gentle, and may tomorrow be a day you walk in the direction of your heart. If this message touched something inside you, feel free to subscribe and share in the comments. What time-wasting habit will you eliminate starting today? Until next time, take care.